take that. I'll take that as well. It was
So are you a cook?
I'm learning how to be a cook.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Midwest Chicana episode. We are so excited to have such an amazing guest tonight, and we have Diosselyn Top back with us as a co-host. How are you, Diosselyn?
Good. Excited to be back and excited to hear Angel's story. I'm excited. I actually go to her a lot, so I'm really excited to learn more.
I know. And so, Angeles, I am so excited to meet you. I just seen pictures of your salon, and Diosselyn, thank you for having her be here with us and tell us her story and who she is. And how are you tonight?
Thank you. Fine. I'm fine. Thank you.
Good.
Very happy to having me here.
Oh, we're so excited to have you as well. So let's go ahead and kick this off because we want to know all about you. Can you start with telling us who you are and a little bit about how you, came to be?
Okay. So my name is Angela Luna. I'm the owner of Angel's Nail Salon. I became a nail tech last 5 years ago. And I decided to open my new nail salon. I was home-based, so I decided to open a nail salon last year. It was something that I was like a dream for me, and now I did it.
Yes, and that's the one thing I wanted to learn more about, Angel. How was that journey for you? How was that cómo te fue en el camino? What was it like? What was the experiences that you saw that you had to go through?
So, fue un poquito difícil al principio porque es muchísimo trabajo, mucho esfuerzo y básicamente trabajamos 7 horas, 7 días, 24/7. 24/7 todo el tiempo estamos trabajando. Una parte que siempre estamos descuidando pues es un poquito la familia, pero al final pues es algo que estamos cumpliendo ya. Para mí es algo que estoy cumpliendo para mí y estoy luchando para que mis hijos estén orgullosos de su mamá y les estoy enseñando que tengo 2 niñas, mis 2 hijas están aprendiendo a ser emprendedoras desde chiquitas. Entonces es algo muy, muy especial para mí y algo que en mi cabeza siempre está que tengo que dejarles algo para que ellas aprendan. Y creo que eso es lo que a mí me ha impulsado, enseñarles a ellas y creo que a las demás mujeres también, que no podemos como quedarnos sentadas, sino nada más podemos ser mamás, podemos hacer muchísimas cosas aparte de ser mamá.
Gracias por decir todo eso. Lo voy a decir en inglés bien rápido para que todos puedan saber. But so we're going to try something new tonight. We're going to try to do it in Spanglish a little bit.
And I just want to tell you, thank you so much for doing that, Diosselyn, and thank you so much, Angeles, for doing that as well. Because part of my story is I never learned Spanish just because of my own dad's journey and my family. So I appreciate this so much that we are bringing this in Spanish and English for our viewers, and hopefully some more viewers will come on. And Diosselyn, thank you so much for helping us do this.
No worries. I'm excited and love to just be able to help out, but get her story. Real quick, one of the questions I asked her is how was her journey, and she said that it was very difficult, that it was an achievement that she really had to work hard for. Her family decided to do this for her, and it was a 24/7 commitment. It was working, continue to push forward, and this is something that she did in order to show her daughters. She has 2 daughters, and one of the things she wanted to do is leave a legacy to them. She wanted to show them that they can do what they want to achieve, that they can leave a mark in this world, that they have a legacy to look after, somebody to role model after as well. And that's the biggest thing that she did this for. She wanted to make sure that her daughters can learn since little. And they already seen her being an entrepreneur, and they're learning to be an entrepreneur themselves by learning all these different skills that they're practicing with her. And besides that, she also wants to show women that they can do it too, because they don't have to be seated in one place or stay stuck in one place. They can be multiple things and be a mother and much more.
We applaud you so much, Angeles, for doing that, and especially for doing it for your daughters and watching them grow into what they're going to be, whether that's following your footsteps or not. Just giving them the power to know that they can do it is like, that's why we're here, right? That's why we're doing all of this, because we want to ensure that people know who you are and how important you are to our community. That's the biggest thing, because you're vital for us to survive out here. And without people like yourselves and women and Latinas like yourself, we wouldn't be where we are right now. So I just want to thank you for that and just appreciate your story. That means so much.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, it's very cool to see, you know, like it's cool to see that our community is rising up. And like you said, like whatever barriers there were, you were like, no, it's okay. I'm gonna keep pushing forward. And to give you more time, I want to ask you more about like your salon. What is it that you know, what brought it up to life? How was that new art form that you did? How is it connected to art? And please feel free to answer this in English or Spanish.
Okay, so el salón básicamente me inspiré porque mi padrastro siempre nos involucró en el arte. Yo desde niña siempre estuvimos en galerías de arte y a mí Frida me inspira demasiado. Desde niña me ha inspirado muchísimo. Entonces, Frida para mí es algo importante. Siempre me enseñó como que es una mujer fuerte y podemos llegar a donde queramos. Entonces, por eso el mural de Frida. Frida para mí es demasiado importante. Por eso decidí yo que el salón tenía que llevar a una mujer como Frida, y a la hora que la gente entra, yo quiero que vean esa Frida empoderada, y eso es lo que Vania hizo en el dibujo. Cuando yo conecté a Vania, yo dije, yo quiero a una mujer empoderada, no quiero un dibujo más, quiero algo que hable de mí y que hable de todas las que trabajamos aquí, porque pienso que yo he escogido a la gente que esté conmigo. Somos mujeres empoderadas, mujeres luchonas, y es lo que representa Frida. El salón es muy femenino, porque las uñas es algo muy femenino. Las uñas no nada más son uñas, las uñas te hacen sentir bien, te suena la autoestima, te hacen sentir bien cuando las traes, cuando no las traes te sientes un poquito, se puede decir como que te hace falta algo. Entonces, el salón más que nada lo hice para que la gente llegue, se relaje y se embellece, o sea, se pongan bellas y se inspiren un poquito en todo lo que, en cada detalle tiene un significado para mí, no nada más es como que lo hice, lo decoré y ya, no, cada esquina del salón tiene un significado.
Muchas gracias por todo eso. No sabía que lo hacías por esa razón.
No, sí.
I did not know you did it for those reasons, because I actually really like it, and it's true. Whenever I cut the nails, and I'll translate it here in a little bit, you guys, I'm sorry, but whenever I do my nails, me siento mucho mejor. No sé por qué, me siento más como dices, femenina. So real quick, you guys, so what Angeles just shared with us is that her salon and her story is actually incorporated in her salon. So her as a little girl, she had an uncle that always showcased them art. He took them to museums, he took them to presentations, he took them to several events that involved artwork. So since little, she has always had that in her story, in her background, in her values. So whenever she decided to open the salon, the artwork piece that she has there was very important for her because it represented her story, and it also represented empower women. That's why she chose. And if you guys go to her salon, you will see the main piece is Frida Kahlo, which was a piece done by Vania Soto, another artist here in KCK, Latina as well, and doing amazing work. Have you seen her latest video?
Yes.
Doing great work. But Vania did this, but it was important for her to be able to communicate with Vania and work through this because she needed Frida there because she wanted to empower women as soon as they got there. As soon as they got there, see a strong woman there that's very feminine, and at the same time, it tells about her story and how much art is of value to her. So everywhere you kind of look at her salon, it's there's a reason behind it. There's a reason why it's very feminine. There's a reason why there's certain, common roses or colors, etc., because it means something to her story. And the other thing is that her salon is specifically made this way for women to feel relaxed, to feel pretty, to feel, just enjoy everything that they can at that moment that they get there. And she tied it to the self-esteem, right? Once you do your nails, you kind of pamper yourself. It's a self-care day. You feel more like you feel better. And at times when you don't have your nails, it can kind of feel a little bit naked, like you're missing something. Yeah. And that's where I was agreeing. I was like, I definitely do feel like that at times. I'm just like, yeah, I need to go through my nail. But it's making sure that whoever comes through those doors, they feel welcome and they are relaxed and they enjoy every bit of it, every bit of their time in there, and they feel empowered as well and feel confident so they can go out there and take over the world.
Yeah.
That is amazing. I love it. And that's exactly what we need, is just that relaxing. And the fact that you brought yourself to your space. It wasn't just like, I'm going to do something and this is going to be great, right? You actually put so much thought into the process of it, including the art, which is like something so that just makes me want to go anyways, just to go see it, because I saw some pictures of Frida and then the beautiful chairs that you had and just the beautifulness of the space just in itself. But I also have to tell you, I've been following you on Instagram and Facebook, and the pictures you do are just beautiful. Like you're doing a great piece in regards to telling your story through your pictures. And again, it just makes me want to be a part of that. Because, for me, nail salons are like go in and go, right? Out, in. And it's never like a personal connection for me. Maybe I'm just going to the wrong places. But I love the fact that you're like, no, this is actually an experience. And we want you to be comfortable and relaxed and not rushed.
Yeah, that's like our main focus. Never to rush our work. Sorry. So for every client, we make like appointment of 2 hours, because in 2 hours we can do whatever the clients want. Sometimes it's a little bit more, depends on the nail art that we do. But we hate, honestly, to rush and to be like in a rush with our clients, because the client wants to come. Sometimes they want to talk, they want to relax, and in a rush we can't. We need our time, and the client needs their time too. So yeah, that's one thing that is different from us. I think nails is not just nails. This is something that people need to know. Our nail salon is completely different from other places, and that's like my focus. That we are different from other places where the nails are different, the work is different, everything is different. So if you come, give us what you want. The nail art, we can do it. You can go happy from here.
Because I don't get my nails done that often, and it's just one of these things that you just don't have time, right? So if someone were to walk in and not really know what to do or how to do it, do you give them like some advice or some help in regards to like what would be best for you? Because I love the long nails, but there's no way I could ever manage my life with long nails, but they're absolutely beautiful.
Sí, eso siempre le preguntamos a la clienta qué diseño quieres, qué es lo que te gustaría que hiciéramos, que nunca vamos a hacer un diseño que a la clienta no le guste. Nosotros siempre preguntamos qué diseño, qué medida, la clienta al final escoge, pero ya cuando nos dice la clienta freestyle, entonces es cuando nos dejan a nosotros hacer el arte y dejar contenta a la clienta. Pero si la clienta viene con una idea dependiendo de su trabajo, tienen que traer uñas cortitas, lo que sea, nosotros siempre nos basamos a lo que ellas quieren. Claro que siempre enseñamos un poquito de lo de nosotros.
Okay, so yeah, So one of the things that I do like about like I cannot do long nails either. I have very like I do a lot of keyboard typing and everything, and I actually do tell Angeles all the time that I go there. I'm like, I can't have long. My sister actually goes to her and she does long nails. My sister does very long nails, different design. She might be one of those freestyle clients. I don't know.
Yeah. Sometimes.
So one of the things that I do like, so what Angeles should share with us as well is that whenever you do go to her salon, you would always have a good experience because she will always ask you about your design, about your needs, what size do you need, and try to make sure that she adapts to, and her staff as well, adapt to what needs to be catered for you. So again, for example, like myself, I like more simple designs. So I always kind of come with an idea, and like I said, I just talked to Angeles and let her know, like, I need a type. I can't do this much. And she's like, you might want to do this size or this other size. And she's always asking if it feels good too. Like she goes, do you feel good with that? With that, kind of lets me play around a little bit. So definitely can attest for that. And she did say, though, they do freestyle. So when you when you kind of say, I want to do freestyle, then her staff would definitely do a freestyle thing. So it's kind of like at that moment, it's at your own but the freestyle is the key word for them to kind of just do their artwork and their imagination.
Well, and everything that I've seen is absolutely gorgeous. So, and it's all so much fun that I don't think there would be anything wrong with doing freestyle for sure. And I'd probably be one of those clients as well that would just do freestyle because I don't know what to do. How many people do you have working with you?
Right now, I have four nail techs. All Latinas.
I love it. Do you guys also do pedicures and so the whole services?
Yes, we do pedicures, nails, and maybe I'm working to find someone to do lashes and eyebrows.
Oh my gosh. Okay. If you do that, I will be there 110%. I didn't have eyebrows. I shaved them all off. So I had to do microblading. I liked the person I went to, but it wasn't very personable. And I got mine about 3 years ago, I think. And I haven't gone anywhere to get them touched up. So I can't really find anywhere to go, that's like, because it's a personal process, you want to make sure that you're getting someone that understands who you are, what you want, not just slapping on, microblading. Like, oh, this looks okay,
Yes, and especially in the face.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because it's your identity. That's like you show every day. So you definitely feel comfortable with your own likes.
Yeah, absolutely. And even the lashes, you can go to someone who does them very much, the way you don't want them to be, and then you're stuck with it. And, so I too have been hesitant on doing that piece of it just because I haven't found anybody that I relate to. So I would be your first customer for sure if you did that.
Okay, thank you.
And, there is to say something about feeling comfortable with the persons you go to, because I think honestly my hairstylist I probably changed 3 or 4 times. I honestly don't just go to anyone because I want to, not only if they know how to do their work is great, but if I can't talk to them, I kind of feel awkward the whole entire time. So that piece of being able just to talk to that person and just not feel like you're okay, I'm here.
Debe de haber una conexión entre la técnica y la clienta. Debe haber conexión y química. En realidad estamos creando relaciones y debe de hacerse así. Una química debe de haber bastante buena.
And yeah, Angeles, you're totally right on that. She just said that you have to have a connection and a chemistry with the person that's working with you. You have to have that relationship, because if it doesn't happen, then that's where the awkwardness feels. And that's why it's so important for her to have that connection and chemistry with her clients. And I think that's great, because again, I go to Angeles because I'm able to talk to her. I've gone to several other nail salons, but it's awkward, you don't consistently go because you don't feel that connection.
Agree. I know my hairstylist is Latina. Her name's Erica, and I've been going to her for a while now, but it's because she can get my hair blonde, which is phenomenal. But second of all, she's like my friend, and that makes such a difference.
Yes.
Sí.
So, Angeles, what is your plan in the next 5 years? Like, you have this amazing salon. Is this kind of where, you've kind of got your dream, or do you plan on doing, more? I know you were talking about the lashes and definitely, the microblading, but is there even like maybe more locations, anything like that in your future?
Sí. Bueno, mis sueños en 5 años, me veo de aquí seguir trabajando. Tengo la ilusión de abrir mucho más salones, inspirados igual en este primero que tengo. Entonces, seguir creciendo con más salones. Y aparte, yo doy clases, entonces quiero abrir una escuela. Ese es como que mi sueño más grande que puedo tener ahorita. Abrir una escuela para poder enseñar mis técnicas, que siento que a muchas chicas les ha ayudado. Entonces, pues sí, ahí es donde me veo en 5 años. Si Dios lo permite, claro.
And I love that answer, to be honest with you. So she said that in 5 years, she still sees herself working very much. She wants to definitely open more salons, inspired through the one that she just opened right now. Same things with the empower women and feminism to it. But the one biggest thing that she actually wants to do is start teaching classes and open a school, because she also, so not start teaching classes, continue to teaching classes and open a school, because she already teaches classes for the work that she does. And she feels like this has helped a lot of her, her staff and the individuals that surround her. And she wants to be able to share her techniques to others and be able to teach that. And, open pathways for more individuals to get in this.
I absolutely love that. I went to cosmetology school. I didn't finish. I finished with like maybe 300 hours left. But I would absolutely I would join with a Latina-owned school for that, because it's so needed, especially here in Kansas City. I don't know a Latina-owned school here in Kansas City, and that would be phenomenal.
Sí. Sí, hasta ahorita no he visto a una latina que abra una escuela. Entonces, me gustaría ser la primera, pero si no soy la primera, aún así me gustaría abrirla para todas las mujeres latinas.
Yes. So she just said that, she hasn't seen somebody that has opened one so far, and she would love to be the first one. And if she's not the first one, she would still love to be part of that team, that group of women that are able to do this entrepreneurship and open up their schools for cosmetology. So yeah, I think that would be wonderful. We need more people like that's the thing, right? If we talk about representation, and representation doesn't only stay within our policies or government. It also means in different areas of like business owners, teachers, schools, like people that we can actually definitely talk to and talk about the things that we have. Our hairs are different, our nails, our lines, our values, everything's so different at times. So it's definitely good to have that representation.
Sí. Sí, aparte que quiero darle un poquito de giro a la industria de las uñas, porque normalmente cuando piensas en uñas piensas como que es una carrera, se puede decir, de muy mala paga, o que es una carrera X. Y en realidad la industria de las uñas cada día está creciendo más, y es muy importante, así como lo de las pestañas, lo de la ceja, es tan importante como todo eso. Pensamos como que la industria de las uñas debe de ser mal pagada, y lo cual no. La gente debemos de cambiar nuestra mentalidad un poquito a que la industria de las uñas, de esto trabajamos muchas, de eso vivimos muchas. Entonces no nada más quiero que también el pensamiento de la gente cambie cuando vas a hacerte un servicio, que pienses, ok, me van a hacer arte, no nada más van a hacer uñas. El hacer uñas no nada más es poner acrílico y ya, estás creando arte, porque tú diseñas, tú pintas, tú estás creando algo, sí, con un polvo y un líquido. Entonces, quiero también que eso cambie un poquito de la mentalidad de la gente al crecer un poco yo, que esta carrera de las uñas es arte, y así es como lo debe de ver la gente también.
Okay, you just reminded me of the community of lowriders. Because lowriders, they usually just see them as cars, right?
Right.
But they don't understand that it's art. Like my husband is an artist. Like he does the work, he customizes, he does the paint. It's just on a metal platform rather than of canvas. So yeah, I totally understand that that relatability and the fact that people need to see this as an art form because you're an artist.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sí, pienso que todos los que trabajamos aquí hacemos arte. Entonces, la mentalidad de la gente también debe cambiar un poquito hacia la industria de las uñas. Que es arte, no nada más es hacer uñas y ya. Estamos creando algo maravilloso, pienso yo. Entonces, pienso que la mentalidad debe de cambiar un poquito hacia la industria de nosotros.
And yeah, like I'll share quick cliff notes with everybody. Angeles just stated that, yeah, like nails have more values and that she sees nails as not just not just as anything or something that we shouldn't value. It's definitely something that we need to value because nails are artwork. The thing that they are creating is art. You get to design it. You get to pick what you want. You get to choose your symbolism. You get to choose your colors. Everything is creating this visual for you, this identity for you as well. So she wants to make sure that people can change that perspective as well, being able to showcase this as not only art, but as nail art. You're creating something with liquid and powder, and it creates something marvelous, beautiful, something that you're proud of, something that you like, something that makes you feel more beautiful. And that's why she strongly, strongly believes that her and her staff, that's what they do. They do art now. They create art and they create a visual for you. And she wants to change that perspective. She wants to showcase that nails aren't just anything, that there is a career there. It is growing. There's a lot of women who study this, and it's a career like any other, and it should be respected as so.
Exactly.
I absolutely love that. I'm so glad that you came on here, Angeles, and told us your story. I mean, because it brought out the boldness of creating something, from just brick and mortar, just this platform, and being able to provide the access to the other artists, these Latina artists that have an opportunity through you, and that you're not just seeing them as just people that work with you, but they're actually seeing them as people that have value in this art form to bring to the world and to our community, which is phenomenal. Diosselyn, do you have any last questions for Angeles before
Yes, I do. I actually do. I've always had this question, Angel. You have a bike. I always see a consistent bike in your platform. It's like
una bicicleta.
Sí. I want to know the story behind it. I want to know, what does that represent to you? What does that mean? And I'm just curious because I always see it and it's kind of like centerpiece.
Sí. So, esta bicicleta yo vi la idea de un salón lleno de flores. La vi en, me parece que en un salón, no puedo recordar el nombre del país, pero es en Europa. Es un salón en Europa. Y el salón es todo lleno de rosas. Entonces, yo desde niña nunca pude usar una bicicleta. No aprendí porque me daba muchísimo miedo. Entonces mi esposo me decoró la bicicleta y me puso flores porque sabe que me encantan las flores. Entonces me dijo que un día tengo que saber usar esa bicicleta. Todavía no lo intento, pero poco a poco voy a ir aprendiendo a usar una bicicleta. Entonces la dejo ahí porque yo sé que es una meta que tengo que cumplir. Aparte que me encanta.
Oh, that is so cool. No sabía eso. That is really nice. That's a really nice question. And that's a good way to showcase goals. So the story behind the bicycle is that so she just to give you an idea, the bicycle has flowers on it as well. And the reason why it has flowers is because she has a really good memory of a salon that she saw in Europe, that's located in Europe, that's full of flowers. And she just loved the idea of the salon having lots of flowers. And when she was a little girl, she didn't learn how to ride a bike because she was kind of afraid of it. And I actually don't know how to ride a bike either, so I'm right there with you. So she was saying that because she didn't know how to ride a bike, what her husband did was, because he knows the level of flowers that she has, he put flowers on the bike, and that is a presentation for her to feel more closer to the bike and one day really try to ride that bike. And that's one of her goals. That's why she always has it, to remember that that's one goal that she wants to fulfill one day.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that. And the fact that your husband put the flowers in it, like, that is just so amazing. I'm right there with you. I don't know how to ride a bike. Maybe it's just something with our families. I don't know. My family doesn't really ride bikes either. So.
Sí, no sé. Siempre desde niña he sido muy feminista, muy femenina. Puede ser eso.
Yeah. She's very feminine since she was a little girl, so it might be that.
Yes.
Oh, that was so funny.
Angeles, is there anything you'd like to tell the community before we leave the broadcast? Any last words?
Pues nada, vengan a visitarnos, todos son bienvenidos a venir aquí al salón a embellecerse y a sentirse cómodas. Y muchísimas gracias a las dos por tenerme hoy aquí. Me encantó.
Gracias, gracias. So she said she just wants to tell everybody that you're welcome to come to her salon. Please get a visit with her, get an appointment. She wants to make sure that you have a great experience, and you will have a great experience. So feel welcome to connect with her.
Can we connect through Facebook? What's the best way to connect with you, Angeles?
So we have our page of Angel's Nail Salon in Facebook, and we also have our Instagram page, Angel's Nail Salon, in Instagram too. Right now, we're only doing appointments because of the state law, but after we hope this finished, we'll start taking walk-ins. But for right now, it's only by appointment.
This is wonderful. That way we all know where to go.
Yes.
In the appointments, Angeles, you can send a message through Instagram and Facebook, or do you have to call?
Sí, so you can call us at 913-709, I think so, because I don't know. Yeah, 913-730-8760, or by DM in Instagram or in Facebook. You can send us a text, whatever is easy for you.
This is perfect. Angeles, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to be at your salon. I never get my nails done, so this will be the first, and I just can't wait. So I'm just excited to support you and to support the work you're doing. And Diosselyn, always thank you so much for bringing amazing guests. Diosselyn worked really hard to have Angeles here, and I just appreciate you, Diosselyn, doing that.
No, thank you. I'm glad. I really like what Angeles does. I really love the artwork, and I feel comfortable there. So I'm glad that she has been able to share her story here.
Absolutely.
Muchísimas gracias.
Everybody call her, get on an appointment. I'll share out your Instagram and your Facebook page, Angeles, and then that way people can start messaging you. And we'll share this podcast as well on Instagram. It's on YouTube, and then we'll share it out again through our Anchor. So it'll also be streaming on podcasts. So hopefully we'll start getting more people calling you. But I'm sure you already have a full packed agenda anyways, but it'll be great to get some new clients too. So I'm going to be one of them. I just appreciate you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Well, have a wonderful night, both of you. And thank you, everybody, for watching. See you all next time.
Bye-bye. Bye.